Hello, welcome to Knowvas. Knowvas is a secure digital publishing platform designed for African authors, publishers, and content creators. It provides an AI-powered ecosystem for ebooks, audiobooks, magazine, comics, and textbooks, ensuring accessibility, fair revenue models, advanced anti-piracy protection. Knowvas is developed to reach numerous African readers and authors who are finding it difficult to be discovered on bigger platforms like Kindle, Apple Books, and other platforms like that. And this video, I'll just quickly take you through the front store of Novas, yeah, so that you see what Nova stands for. So the most important here is that if you put your content in Novas, no one is going to copy it, no one is going to duplicate it. It's unshareable, it cannot be shared, and the interface is also mobile friendly. You can access it on the mobile, access it on desktop, and access it on tab. So you can try it out. So, but let's look at the storefront of Novas. We have ebooks. So we recommend ebooks for people who are doing books. There are books that are not don't have a lot of pictures, just have a fixed layout. So storybooks like all these type of books that are majorly text based with a few images. So these are ebooks for the format is EPUB. Then we have comics for people lover of comics. So and your comics can be in PDF. It maintains the format. So comics, then you have magazines, news magazines, and fashion magazines. Then you have audiobooks. So later on in the follow-up videos, we're going to be looking at the readers, each of these categories. Then we have newspaper, for lover of newspaper, we have newspaper stand of novels, and we also have educational and learning content like textbooks, primary, secondary school, tertiary, university, polytechnic, even lecturers in our university can put their content here, make it widely available to other students in other tertiaries. In fact, all over the world. And you can see these are textbooks, children textbooks. Then here we have a quick link about us, privacy policy, terms of use, frequently asked questions. Become a publisher. It's another video entirely. I'm going to take you through the process how to become a publisher. The publishing on Knowvas is completely free. So then we also support from the out of the box. We support this African currency and Nigerian naira, Ghana cedi, South African rand, and Kenyan shillings. And then of course for international users, we support USD right from the box. Then we have our social media platforms. So these are just the quick run through the front store. So in our next video, we're going to take you through the process of creating an account on Novas, and you can start using Novas. So we have our cart here. If you have anything in cart, so shopping cart is empty. Then you have your signing in. So we're going to come back in the next video and show you how the signing process goes. Let's look at how you navigate yourself around Novas when you are a new user. So let's see, let's start from the menu. You can see you only have three menu bar or buttons: home, cart, and sign in. So, but let's look at how it works. When you roll over an ebook content, it flips over. So here you have the name of the book, you have the price, then you have the rating, the author or publishers. It's also there, you have the details. This takes you to the content or the book's detail page. Then some books you will only get membership only, but Knowvas supports two models of monetization for publishers. You can make your book to be available as purchased. You can make it to be available as subscription only, which is membership only, or both. So, or free. So there are some content that are free. If I move, okay, let's see. Okay, for example, this particular ebook is free, so free to read. And then, how do you access any of the content? It's pretty simple. Let's look at this particular content. Look at this biblical mystery, membership only. So When I come here, you can see that I have a preview to become a member, and I have the author, the synopsis, the year, the estimated reading time. This estimated reading time is determined by the machine learning algorithms that we put into Knowvas, more or less like artificial intelligence. It determines when the publisher uploads his book, the machine learning algorithm goes through the book and determine hours needed to be spent to read the book. And this is quite useful for monetization, to measure the engagement of the reader. Then you have the rating, then you have related content, then you have content from the same publisher or author. So that is that. So let me go back. Let's look at the one that has price. I'll flip over this. You can see that you can make single purchase, you can become a member, that's subscription, and then you can add to wish list, and you can preview. Even if you did not sign in, you can actually preview content. If I click here, and you can see the author only provided the cover, so that's why when you get to the cover, it tells you that you've hit the end of the sample. Get the full book by purchasing it or subscribing to any of our membership plan. So you can purchase, you can subscribe. Okay, let's check another one. Membership only. We preview. Let's try to preview everything. So I'm going to quickly. So I've hit. You can see you've hit the end of the samples. So here it's either you purchase or you subscribe. Any of the free content. Let's see what will happen as a user who have not signed in. When you click this, also you can say, because it's a free book, for you to be able to read it, you have to sign in, you have to become a member, even though it's a free book. So if I click here, you can see I can't, even if I attempt to read it, you can see this is not sample because it's free to read. I can come here and say read book. I can add it to my wish list. I won't be able to do that because I've not signed in. And if I attempt to read it, I won't be able to read it. So I just have to create an account. So to create an account, you come to sign up, as a fresh user, or if you already sign up, you can just log in. So, but let me put my name. So I'm gonna put strong password. So then I'm going to sign up. So now I'm here after using combination of capital letters, numbers, lower case, and one special characters. So, and I'll come back shortly. I'm going to go to my email and accept the link, right? So I'll come back shortly. So let's see. Now I'm here. Actually, what happened is that I use my mobile to verify my email. So actually log in on my mobile because you can see it's already determined that I've logged in into my mobile phone. It's Android and it's telling me the time I logged in. So I'm going to remove my mobile so that I can continue the video on my desktop. Let's remove this. So I'm going to go back and log in again. So yeah, you say tell us a bit more about yourself. Please select your date of birth to help us personalize your experience. So this is very important, and you have to accept the terms of use and privacy policy. It's available. You can read that later. Then I'm going to just select. So I'm going to choose 2004. That's above 18. So let's say we'll go in. You can see from here we've gotten home, profile, wish list, my library, cart is there. Before we only have home and cart and sign in. So now I can have access to some of the contents that are free. Welcome back to Knowvas once again. Today we are going to explore content categories on Knowvas. Our last previous videos We look at profile, wish list, my library. Then let's look at carts. If you've added anything to cart, you can see all your list of items in cart, and then you can check out from here, or you can clear the cart. But let's look at the content categories. This is paid, this membership only, this is paid, and so on and so forth. One thing you can do, if you scroll to the end like this, you can view all of these categories of ebooks. It's suitable for novels and generally any content with predominantly text-based, so biography and other types of content like that. And you can view all. So all the categories of ebooks will be listed here, so you can navigate. So that's the way it is. So all these are ebooks, and ebooks are published in EPUB format. For you to publish your Knowvas, your ebooks, you need to make them available in EPUB format. This is actually paid. All content has preview button, and where you can preview this membership only. This, because I have subscribed to this, that's why it's putting me in membership. So here I can begin to read this. So this is how you navigate around ebooks. One thing about Knowvas is it remembers the page you were reading. So you can see it landed me here, even though if I come back to title, right? So if I come back to the beginning of the page, the book, if I go back, if I open it again, it's going to land me here. You can see how this Eve, Abel, Abraham is look at the beginning of the page. Eve, Abel, Abraham, stuff like that. If I jump to the last of the page, the last page of the book, if I've not read it, Knowvas will believe I've not read it at all. You can see it's still bringing me back here, because I've started reading this, and this is where I got to. Knowvas remembers where you stopped when you are reading, and when you open the book again, that is where it's going to take you to. So that is where it is. Later, we're going to add ability for you to take notes, ability for you to bookmark the page, any page you are reading, take notes and all that. And this is where you do your table of content, and this is we're going to be adding more to the setting also. So the setting will eventually include, because on mobile you can only read vertically for now. So, but with the update, you'll be able to flip sideways. So that's it. Then you have night mode. Some people don't like black or white, so you can have white or black, and then you can scroll. So that is how it is. So we're going to have ability for you to select text and put it in a note, create a note out of it. So, and for your reader to be able to share a quote from your publication to their social media handle. So that's how to navigate, move around ebooks. So now let's look at the other one, comic for publishers. Comics you must prepare your comics in PDF, because one advantage of PDF is that it maintains the layout, and nothing is distorted when it comes to presenting your content. So if I pick any one of these, okay, let's pick this free one. So here you can see the author synopsis will be here, the year, estimated read time, rating. So these are already been given a rating of 3, and then related content will be here. Then more content from the same publishers will also be listed here. So now let's see. I can add it to wish list if I want to, but I want to start reading it. So this is how it opened, And you can see that the presentation is actually different from the way ebooks was presented. So here you have flipbooks, effects, and so this is suitable for magazine, newspaper, and storybooks generally can be presented this way. For comic artists, just design your comics in whatever tools, then save it as PDF, then bring it to Knowvas as PDF. And how do you navigate? You can move sideways like this, then you can zoom in, just click or tap, just double tap a particular portion. If you are using mobile, or tap. Then if you are on desktop, you can use your scroll wheel to scroll in to zoom in into the content. Just click back, it moves back. And then you can also, the thumbnail are here. You can navigate to any of them using your thumb, clicking the thumbnail, and then you can continue to move. You can continue to move like this. And you can actually search for a particular word. Just type the word here. It takes you directly to the point where it is. You can see very clean, very clear. Then once you zoom in, you can just hold down your left mouse button and pan. So you can pan around, or just use your hand to pan if you're mobile or tab. So you can pan using your finger. So once you are done, click back, then you continue to scroll like this. And then you can also use this to zoom in if you want to. You can see. Then you can use this to navigate also. You can see. So many ways to navigate. Comic generally, or magazine, any content that has a lot of pictures may take a little bit longer to open than ebooks. We're going to be doing tutorials on how you can optimize your PDF, even your EPUB, for faster web loading, right? So that your user won't abandon your content when it's taking too long to open. Generally, on average on Knowvas, EPUB takes like 3 seconds or at most 5 seconds to open, while comics, magazine, newspaper, depending on the page numbers, and how heavy the graphics are in the content, might take approximately 10 seconds. So that's the way it is. But you need to optimize for it to load faster. So that's very important. So this part of the training we are going to be giving to you. So you can see the way I'm clicking it, I'm moving side by side, and zoom into this. You can see as I'm zooming in, the tests are becoming clearer. No matter how close up you do, it's very, very clear. So just click again to zoom back, right? So that's the way it is. So let's look at other content. I'm going back. Actually, magazine and comics are using the same reader to preview. Let's check one particular magazine. Okay, let's look at this. So if I click this, and if I say read, so say magazine has opened. So these are news magazines. And then, so let's scroll to here to test. You can see that as I zoom in, it's getting clearer. The more I zoom in, it's getting clearer. You can see. So I can click. So it's the same way it displays or render on comic. It's the same way it is rendered with magazine. So that's magazine. So you can explore other magazine and see fashion magazine. So one of the use cases, fashion people can begin to write fashion magazine, put it on Knowvas, and they can hand through that. So that's the way it is. Then audiobooks. So this is the way audiobooks work. If I okay, let's look at Animal Farm for example. So you can listen. So everything is still the same, rating, synopsis, stuff like that. You can see membership perk. Then I continue to read. So let's listen.
The hens perched themselves on the windowsills, the pigeons fluttered up to the rafters, the sheep and cows lay down behind the pigs and began to chew the cud.
So I can jump also.
The two cart, Animal Farm, by George Orwell, read by Timothy West.
Like in the book, you can jump here, you can see.
In January, there came bitterly hard weather. The earth was like iron, and nothing could be done in the fields. Many meetings were held in the big barn, and the pigs occupied themselves with planning out the work of the coming season. It had come to be accepted that the pigs, who were manifestly cleverer than the other animals, should decide all questions of farm policy, Animal Farm, by George Orwell, read by Timothy West. Mr. Jones of the Manor Farm had locked the hen houses for the night, but was too drunk to remember to shut the pop hole.
Let's go back. Then we have newspaper. So let's see how newspaper displays. So these are newspaper category, news magazine, stuff like that can fall under newspapers, right? So let's see, and we're gonna pick a read. So now you have newspaper. So you can have access to daily newspaper. You can have access to daily newspapers. The same thing is applicable. You can zoom in and read and move around just like that. So it's actually similar behavior on mobile and tab. Content on Knowvas is optimized for all different device sizes: mobile, tablet, desktop. So that's how it is. You can flip through, you can zoom in, to read further, and then you can pan around by holding down your left mouse button, right? You zoom in, you click back, you zoom out, and then use this to navigate. If it's on mobile, just swipe. If it's on tablet, just use your finger to swipe. You can see I can move this around. So see how clean, how clear it is. This is a dawn of a new beginning in digital publishing in Africa. So hop in as a publisher and start publishing your content for free. In our subsequent videos, we'll be talking about how you can self-publish on Knowvas, how you can prepare your content, yourself, how you can record your audiobooks yourself. So we're going to be telling you all this. Stay tuned. Subscribe to Knowvas so that you don't miss any one of these as we are bringing it so hot. Let's go to education or textbooks. This is where you have your textbook, journals, manuals, teachers in tertiary education, teachers in university, tertiary institution, teachers in secondary schools, teachers in primary schools. You can begin to write your own manual, your content, make it available to students all over the world, not only in Nigeria, all over the world. You have access to your content. You can put price, or you can make it subscription so that people can subscribe to it, or both. So you can earn, from single purchase. You can also earn from subscription. So that is where it is. So let's pick any one of these. This is a computer study. Your name will be here as publisher or here as author. Then you can begin. So fine, we have the computer book opened. So this is it. So it's actually computer study, junior secondary book 2. So the same thing, just like in ebooks. So you can see you can navigate around it, and that's the way it is. So thank you. We're going to explore the user profile. We'll start from profile. once we get to profile. The first thing we'll see is membership. Currently, I've not subscribed to any membership plan. I'm currently on a freebie. When you first log into or sign up to Knowvas, you are automatically a freebie user. We have saved content. If I have added anything to wish list, I can click here. So this is on the wish list. So I'm going to go back. Now, I don't have any other history. Let's look at this user preference. Here you can change your password. You can adjust your theme. I come here, you can see that my theme is black. Actually, this is really not my preference. I'm going to come back and save it. Let's look at adult content filtering. Maybe you don't want to see any adult content here. So this particular content is, let's look at the detail. You can see it's 18 plus. It's meant for 18 plus. Let's say I don't want to see it, or probably I want to hand over my device to my child. I can block it. So if I say save, you can see I've saved it. Then let's go back to the content. So I'm going to refresh anyway. So I have refreshed. You can see that particular content is gone. So it's no longer there. Let me try to search for it. I think it's Kerry. So Kerry gets caught. So it's here. But if I attempt to check it, takes me back to the preference. But what we're going to add later in future is to password protect it, so that wherever you are handing your device to won't be able to change it without your password. So you can see that because I have filtered it out, I won't be able to get any adult or mature content that was put on the site. So this ensures that safety of teenager, young adults who are below 18. And this also is automatic when account is set up. Once you put age that is lower than 18, adult content is automatic. It won't be available here. Automatically is set to adult content filtering. So that's how it works. We can block it, save it. Other preferences. So the adult content filtering is open. Now let's talk about the membership plan. So automatically you are on freebie, which is not a paid plan. Once you are here, you have access to 5 free ebooks per month, 1 free audiobook per month, 2 free comics, magazine, newspaper per month. Any of these 2 per month. So that's 5, 6, 8. No access to non-free content. Any content that is not free, you don't have access to it. Or a content that is set as membership only. You can only access this on one device. You have your statistics here. Free books, 5 left. I've not read any free book at all. I'm currently checking one magazine, so I have 1 left. And then free audiobooks. I've not accessed any audiobook. And here, so that's how. So automatically, as a free user, you have access to 8 content every month. 8, no story, right? Any free content on the platform, you have access to it every month. Then we are going to look at the subscription tiers. So let's look at manage devices. This is where your devices are. Let's say you want to log in on another device, but you can remove this particular device so that you'll be able to log in. As a matter of fact, when you try to log in on another device, it will tell you that one device is already logged in. So you have to remove one before you use the other. So then you also can accept news release, promotion discounts. Then that's all about the free tier. You continue to enjoy Knowvas completely, and this automatically renew every month. Once you sign in, it renews every month. Every month you continue to have 5 free ebooks, 1 free audiobook, 2 free comics, magazine, newspaper per month. Any of these will count. Let's look at different plans. Plans gives you more opportunities to have access to different other content. So I'm going to go back to home. I'll go back to profile again. So here I can check. I can get it from here. I can upgrade my plans from here. If I come down here, so you can see I can upgrade it. Also, let's go back, or I'll simply come here. So this is where the membership plans comes in. So here you have your light. we have Avid, then we have Prime. So Light is 1,005 per month. We are going to have access to 5 free ebooks and 5 non-free ebooks per month. That's 10. Then access to 2 free audiobooks, 2 non-free audiobooks per month. That's 4. Then access to 3 free plus 3 non-free comics, magazine, any one of these 3 per month. So that's 6, that's 10, and that's 20 content per month. 20 on Light, which is 1,500. You have access to 20 content, and they're accessible on one device only. So you can subscribe here. Then we have what we call Avid. If you are an avid reader, so you can get more on Knowvas. So everything here plus 10 free, 10 not free, that's 20. Audiobooks 5 plus 5 non, that is 30. Then you also have access to 5 free plus 5 non-free comics magazine. That is 40 content per month. That's huge. And above all, you have access on 2 devices at the same time. Then we have Prime. Prime is 5,500 per month, unlimited to all the content on Knowvas, unlimited. And in addition, we have up to 3 devices. And here you can have offline reading. Once our mobile app is ready, you can read offline. You can download it on your mobile and read, right? So that's the plans on Knowvas. And to really get started with any of these, just subscribe. So currently we are running demo. Welcome back. Today we are going to look at my library and wish list features in Knowvas. In our last class, we explored extensively the profile, settings, and preferences. So let's go back to home. There are 2 ways publishers, authors, or creators will be able to earn from Knowvas. One of the ways is through direct purchase. Content that has value attached to them can be directly purchased. And what it means is that these content are permanently in your library, whether you subscribe or you don't subscribe. It becomes your content and is in your library, your digital library. And so let's look at the process of getting content into our library. Let's look at my library, and here we have all the content you've previewed, you've opened, you've clicked, all will be listed. All the one you've purchased, you can see we've not really purchased anything here. So content you are reading listed here, the one you've opened will be listed here, and the one currently viewed, probably you just view it, you've not started reading it, will also be here. So let's go back to the home. Let's try to purchase this content. And because I'm a freebie, in our previous video, we talk about plans, different plans that Knowvas has. And we also made mention that when you sign up into Knowvas, you are automatically added to freebie plan, which give you access to 4 content that has prices, like this particular content. If I click details page, the detail page of the content or the book, you can see that I can preview it, then I can add it to wish list. So as I added it to wish list, if I come back here and let me try to refresh, you can see that it's in my wish list and it's available for me to purchase. But when you look at this one just content is membership only. You can only subscribe to have it. I go back to the home page. I want to pick it from the home. If I click it again, which means it's actually available for purchase and member. Let's say I want it. I don't want to be subscribing every month. I just want to put it in my library, or it's a kind of book I want to refer to as often as possible so I can purchase. If I come here, this is my cart, and if I check out, you see I'm in checkout page, then I can proceed to payment. So this actually passes the transaction to Paystack, and we are still running a test mode. No money will be deducted. You don't need to enter your card details. It's still in demo mode. once we are done with everything, we're going to take it out of demo mode so that read transaction can occur. But I'm going to give it a test. Let's say I'm using a card. I'll assume that is successful. Then I'm going to say pay. You can see this is pay. If you check your email, you'll see that the receipt of transaction is sent to it. So let's go to my library. If I go to purchase, I'm going to refresh. You can see that is there. See, it shows that I've purchased it. Then I can start to read. What it means is that as long as you are using Knowvas, this is always in your digital library. You can take it anywhere you want. Once you log in on Knowvas, it is always there. You don't need to subscribe. It's always there permanently every month till eternity. So that's what purchase is all about, right? So if I continue to read, let me check it out. You can see here I can see my table of contents. You can see is here. I can jump. So I can go back to the beginning. I can go to any of the chapters. So I can do settings. You can see I've turned it to dark mode. I have my settings, I have font size. So this is how to, and then you can go back to your library and you can come. You can see that even though I have opened it, it has not. The system has not determined that I've started reading it. That's why it's not added here. And the progress, you have it here. As you are reading, you're going to get the progress. So that's the way it works. And if I come here, these are the ones I've opened. So you can see this one I just opened recently. So this is how my library works on Knowvas. Tracks everything you are doing on Knowvas as to your content you are accessing, the content you've opened, the content you've purchased, the content you are reading. It tells you the percentage completion rate, and that is the way it is. So to get started with Knowvas, you simply scroll down to here. At the footer, you see become a publisher. So that is one way, or you simply type publisher dots, knowvas.com on your browser bar. So once you are here, so the next thing is to do sign up. If you are a new, okay, let's go back. You can read what self-publishing is all about, publishing guidelines, publishing process, any other information you need here, so you can get it. So what we need to do is you sign up. Then put password. So I can actually copy and paste, or I'm going to type the same thing. So then I'll select country. Since I'm in Nigeria, then I have to read and agree to all statement, terms of use, privacy policy. Can take time and read that. So, and if you already have an account, you can simply come here. So once this is done, then we click register. Register. Once we are done with our details, we click register. So this is your publisher dashboard on Knowvas, and we have two ways to earn on Knowvas based on reads and purchases, and then your publication number of publication, then your earning up to date. So, and then you have your metrics, telling you how much you've earned. So day by day is 5K, 5,000 for purchases. Then you've earned on purchase. Then you have subscription, how much you've earned when people read your content. So then you also you can measure how people are reading your content, number of engagement. So there's a more detailed report also, but we're not going to explore that for now. Then you can quickly see your top performers. Then you also have your accounts. Is where you set up your front page, your branded page on Knowvas, your email, your logo, your bio, then You can put all your social media links in case you want to share your page to others on social media. Then you also have your wallets. So this where your wallet is. So this is where you see how much you've earned on purchases, how much you and balance on your subscription. When people are reading, then you can decide which one to withdraw. I can withdraw this, I can withdraw this, but the withdrawal will come until it will be enabled once it gets to a particular threshold. That's the way it is. Then, if you want to start publishing, then you can come here. So these are your publications. You can start a new publishing, and come right here. Then you can pick any of the categories to publish.